Hi there, I'm excited to reveal how to create your Facebook Messenger chatbot without coding, a step-by-step guide to creating your virtual social media assistant. I'll be, this helps you to attend to your customers 24/7 using Messenger chatbots. Let me start by introducing myself. My name is Caroline Wabara. I'm a direct response web copywriter, certified inbound marketing specialist, SEO specialist, and social media expert. I've helped clients sell crude oil, furniture, electrical products, properties, coaching programs, cargo services, and library services. I've been doing this for the past 6 years now, and I've learned what works and gets the best results. So what will you be learning at this end of this tutorial? What is Facebook Messenger chatbot? Who has used it? Why use it? Do you need it? Where to use it? When to deploy it? And how to create yours? Now, what is Facebook Messenger chatbot? It's a software that allows brands to deliver automated customer support, e-commerce guidance, content and interactive experiences to their fans. This was introduced by Facebook last year to help brands and businesses like you and me to attend to our customers on autopilot. You know, before, if someone messages you on Facebook, you might not remember to log into your Facebook page. It can take weeks or more. I've even seen a client who it took her 3 weeks before she could log into her Facebook page to attend to a customer. By then, that customer had already gone to explore other options. So with this Facebook Messenger chatbot, it helps helps you to attend to your customers in real time, answer their questions fast as possible, and they get the information they need and go on to either buy or become a subscriber. Now, when should you use a Facebook Messenger bot? First, you can use it in different ways. For lead generation, whereby you can capture people's email addresses, their names. You can build your audience, so a list of subscribers who will give you the permission to keep messaging them until they are ready to buy. You can also send them special offers. So that's the sales generation stage. You can send them special offers by asking them questions, so you can get their feedback, or you can send them a quiz for them to fill and tell you what they need. You can also use it for customer support as well. So if people have your questions regarding your product or services, you can use the chatbot to engage with them and answer their questions. You can also use it for broadcast. Are you having a webinar? Are you having a seminar coming up, or you have an event coming up? You can use this to send them a broadcast to your list, and they will get the information quickly as possible. And you can also use it to run Facebook ads. So you can run ads to build your audience for brand awareness, so that you can, from there, you can now start nurturing them until they are ready to buy your products or services. Now, who has used this chatbot? Who has it helped? A client of mine, Eat Right, they sell yam pounder machine in Nigeria, and with the help of a messenger chatbot, they were able to grow their ROI by 300%. They were able to improve their customer support. And how did we do this? By setting up Facebook Messenger ads, using automation, using the chatbot service called ManyChat to set up the automation. We also use videos, and we used and then started answering their questions in real time for customer support. And the result was that each time we sent a broadcast to their list, the delivery rate was awesome, the open rate was also awesome, and people clicked to sign up for their services. So you can see here, each time the open rate was about 71%, as against email marketing that it's very, very low. So how we did it, we turned frequently asked questions into question and answer segment. on ManyChat. As you can see here, people ask questions, tell us where they're located in Abuja, in Nigeria, and the chatbot will give them the location and the contact details of the distributor in that location. We also set up messenger ads, as you can see here, to build the audience. And let me show you how it worked directly in the page. So you can see people, we ran this ad. It's a video ad that talks about teaches them how to use the Yam Pounder, a video guide, very important. And even as at when we put in even though we put the price and people still asked how much it cost, people give us their phone number. So as people responded, the page responded privately to them. So that was the goal of this chatbot, for people to respond and then so people comment on the ad, and then our bot will respond to them instantly with the information that they need, as you can see here. So here is someone who responded asking how much it cost. So you can see Yam Pounder price. It tells them the name of the price. Okay, do you need the location? It says yes. It clicks the button to say yes. Great. Here is where you tell us where you're located, and the distributor contact details will be gotten for you shortly. So he says Ibadan, and then we give them the contact details of all the distributors in Ibadan nearest to him for him to call to make a purchase. So this was very, very extremely useful. And as you can see the results, so for each time we delivered, we had 85% delivery rate, 71% open rate, and yeah. So, and you can see how we started the ad from August, the 2nd of August, their audience kept on building and it keeps going. Now, why should you adopt Facebook Messenger chatbot? According to Facebook stats, there are 1.2 billion active users on Facebook Messenger. There's 70 to 90% open rate every time compared to email. That means people are always on Facebook all the time, and once you send them a message, the notification pops up and they are tempted to click on it to read your message every time. So the open rate is really impressive. And you can run Facebook Messenger ads to attract and interact with clients via their inbox, as I showed you earlier. And it saves the page admin time replying to customers. You know, when people keep asking you the same questions over and over and over again, why not just automate the information and just give it to them as soon as they keep asking you, oh, how much is it? Or when is the time for the training? Or, okay, where is the location? Where is your address? I need the information. So just give them the answer. Just make a list of all the questions people ask you repeatedly and then send it to them via the chatbot. Now, Facebook Messenger chatbot integrates with your website, which I really love. You can integrate it to your website. Their plugins. If you're using WordPress, there are plugins for that. You can use to integrate it to your website. Also, ManyChat can also give you their JavaScript code to put on your site so people can sign up and become your subscriber. Then also you can pre-qualify fans' interest in your offer. So let's say you ask them, oh, are you interested in price or location? They click. So they clicked. If they're interested, they will click on whichever button that they're interested in, and the information will be given to them. So with this, you can now start to segment them into different lists according to what your goals are for the future. Now, does your business need a Facebook Messenger bot? Well, it depends on a number of factors. What are your business goals? Is it to generate leads? Is it to generate sales? Is it to build your brand awareness about your product? Now, do you own a product or service that people need? That's another question you need to ask yourself. Do you have a marketing funnel to guide your buyer's decision? Have you set up a system for taking people from the point where they are just knowing you for the first time to the point when they become subscriber or a patient or a buyer? Now, are your customers on Facebook? Well, That's a no-brainer. According to Facebook, 1.2 billion people on Facebook, and definitely your customers will also be on Facebook. Now, do you have the resources to handle the requests? Let's say, do you have the manpower? Do you have the staff that will be there 247 non-stop to answer their questions? Let's say when you start running ads, will they be there to answer their questions? Well, I shared an example of how a client, it took her 3 weeks before she remembered to log into her Facebook page to answer a buyer's question, and that was money lost. Now, do you have the budget and time to invest in learning how to use the bot? If not, are you willing to outsource it to someone to help you to set up the chatbot? So these are questions you need to ask yourself. But I believe you can get the answer for yourself by taking this quiz. Just go to bit.ly/chatbot quiz to take the quiz. So I'll give you some time to type this down in your browser and then take the quiz for yourself. Okay, so that will give you an answer on whether you need a actually need a chatbot for your business or not. So move on to bit.ly/chatbot quiz to take this quiz and you get the answer. Now, how to create your first messenger chatbot. First of all, step one, define your goals. What are your goals for this chatbot? Is it to build brand awareness? Is it to build your audience? Is it for lead generation, to capture their email addresses, phone number? Is it for lead to generate sales, conversations? Is it for customer service, customer support? So you need to decide what you actually need this bot for. Then next, you also need to know your audience. Who are your target audience? How do they speak? What do they say when they talking about your product or services? Write them down, study their language, note down the keywords they usually say. Do they say things like price? Do they say things like location? Do they say things like time? So what are those keywords that they usually say, the phrases? Write them down. Then pre-qualify your fans with questions, conversation-like questions. So that way you'll be able to gauge their interest in your product and then give them the exact information that they need about your product or services. So make sure you know your audience, study their language, write down their frequently asked questions, note the keywords they usually repeat, and then use it to create your content for the chatbot to feed into the chatbot. Next, gather your tools. You must own a Facebook page for this. If you don't have one, just go to facebook.com/pages/create to set up your Facebook page for your business. Next, we will need ManyChat.com. It's a software that you use to, an app that you use to create your chatbot. And then you also need to set up your content, gather your content, the images, the video, the text, the links that you know will be important for your audience to read, consume, and take action, have them. And in your chatbot, always have a call to action. What do you want them to do next? Do you want them to call you? Do you want them to visit a website, a page, a landing page? Do you want them to reply? Do you want them to click? Always put a call to action. Then next is Facebook ads. You need to budget for Facebook ads for as low as $5 per day. You can use it to build your audience as fast as possible. Now, next, we'll now move on to your ManyChat page. So this is how ManyChat looks. You click on the Get Started for Free. Okay, when you click on the Get Started for Free, it takes you to your dashboard, and then you click on Add New Page. So once you click on Add New Page, you select the page that you want to connect with the ManyChat. So I'm going to select one of my clients who runs an interior design school. And next is to click on Automation. And once you're on Automation, click on the Welcome message. So this is the default message that Facebook sends. The bot will reply to people who click on the Get Started button on your Facebook page. So you want to customize it, so you click on this Edit Message. So once you're there, Edit Message, like I said, we already created the content. So make sure you've already created the content that you want to use for this. So this is the content. Thank you for your interest in the page name. So next we're going to add another hi blah blah blah. The page assistant, what information can I help you with today? So because there is a school, so let me show you the landing page for the school that people. So this for the schools. So click on text and paste in the information here. Hi, first I'm going to change this to add the created by ManyChat. So I'll click on this icon, the head icon, and then click on first name. So it changes to their first name. So you can also type a fallback here, like friend. Then next I can say, I am the CEO of page name. So we're going to change this to the page name as well. So we click on this head icon and select page name. What information can I help you with today? So here you can also add an image as well. So you can just click on this. I'll click on the image to add an image to their of the CEO. So to make it look interesting, make it look exciting. So yeah, so this is a picture of the CEO. And yes, so I can drag this up to be at the top here, and then next I'll click on the buttons. So I want to put, like I said before, make sure you put a call to action button. So the courses, so these are the call to action button, such as courses available, school fees, location. So I can type in courses available. So I'll copy this for the courses available. Okay. Change the button title to courses available. Then reply. Then the reply message here, I'll click on this to ask them questions, further questions about the kind of courses they need. And I'll write, great, what courses are you interested in? What courses are you interested in? And then add the button here, which says full-time course. Click on create message again and reply with the price and the time and location of the full-time course. So make sure you type in the full-time course and interior design course fee. Okay. Fee. So this is the fee, and then I put a call to action button that says click to enroll now, and then I'll copy the URL to the landing page. So I'll type enroll now, and then change this to open website, and then paste in the, so you can see, and then I'll go back here again to the welcome message. So you can see the courses available, click on that. Which of the courses, I'll add another one called, because they have different courses. So they say part-time course. So I type in the message for the part-time course. then reply, create new message, paste it in here, then add the call to action button like I did earlier and say enroll now. And then change this to reply with website and then click done. So that go back again to the courses available and then select for certification. So I'll type in, copy this information for certification. And then click on create new message, reply with the message, still type in the call to action button, enroll now, change this to open website, go back here, copy the link, and then paste it in and click done. So that's it. We have the answers for this. Then back to our question message again. So we click another button that says, okay, what information do you need help with today? I'll go back to the next, say, okay, school location. So I'll reply, change the button to school location, and then reply, create new message. Then go back here. School location. So I'll type in, here is the address of the school. And then I can go back again to the welcome message. Then another one that says add another button because it allows up to 3. Then go back, ask for, it's asking for training dates or course outline. So training date. I type in the training date, reply with message, create new message, paste it in here, training date. So I'll tell them to call. This time around, I'm asking them click to call. So I'll reply with click to call. Click to call our office for training date. And then the button here will be, sorry, click to call. And then the reply button now will now be call a phone number. So that's it. So call, and then we go back. So now we have our information. The next is to click on publish. And once we've clicked on the publish, we click on preview to see if it works. And then you visit you can see here it says check your Facebook page. You click on the Facebook page, and then you see the information. All right, saying, hi, Caroline, I'm the CEO. You can see how it looks from here. Welcome. Thank you for your interest in the school. If you ever want to subscribe, type stop. Hi, Caroline. I'm the CEO of Simply Interior School. What information do you need today? I'll click on courses available. Okay. So it tells me, great, which of the courses are you interested in? So I'll click on full-time course. And it says click to enroll now. So I'll click, which takes me to the landing page to register for the course. So you can see how it looks. This is all about setting up your welcome page for people who click on the get started button on your Facebook page. So this really helps. This really helps you to automate your Facebook Messenger, turning your Facebook page into a social media assistant. And you can also do the same thing for your default reply as well. So you can do the same thing for your default reply. Click on the edit message. You can create asking them the same question. How can I help you? Hi, hi, first name, how can I help you? Tap on this, click on first name, how may I help you? And you can click on the add button. You can also select the existing messages that you've already done before. So, such as the welcome message. Okay. So, still the same thing. You can click select message and it does that for you. Courses available. So you can click on done and repeat the same method. Select existing clone, use the same clone of the second one. So certification, say school, location, select the same thing. And click done. So that's it. You click on publish. All right. And you can preview your message. So this is what people will receive anytime they want your message. So that's it about setting up your first Facebook Messenger chatbot. And if you're interested in learning more, going further in setting up your chatbot to make like a system, I have a course that helps you called Do-It-Yourself Automated Messenger Bot Funnel Training, where you will learn how to deploy your bot strategy in 7 days, set up your bot for brand awareness, set up your bot for lead generation, sales generation, set up your Facebook Messenger ads, and you will also be receiving sequence templates and scripts for each of the stages of the messenger. And it costs 40,000 Naira. It's a one-time payment that you pay for this training. So it's an in-depth training. I suggest you sign up for this training. It's just 40,000 Naira. And you get to learn everything. You get the scripts, you get the templates to set up yours in 7 days. Thank you for learning this tutorial. I hope you learned a lot and you can go ahead to set up your first Facebook message.